Commencing transmission. Engaging disclaimers. Proxy chain initialized. WFTA TV is now on the air.
Good morning. This is WFTA Television, commencing broadcast activities for today. WFTA broadcasts on YouTube. WFTA is owned by Weird Fantastic Toy Adventures. Our programming is brought to you live via the interwebs on videotape and film. We invite you to join us for another day of broadcasting on WFTA, your YouTube toy channel.
You are watching WFTA Television.
You're watching USA, America's favorite cable network.
No, Rick. OBS beat like George. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Up All Night on Weird Fantastic Toy Adventures. I am Bill. We've got a hell of a show tonight. We've got an interview with Big Daddy Storm coming up. Plus, we're intrigued with hooked up investigation continues, how that's going to go. And of course, I've got a brand new video to show off to you guys when we're on. So it's good to have who we have here with us. We have OBS first. We have Radical Mom Mary Atwell coming in at second. And coming in at third, we have the Rickster and, of course, Nightbot hanging out with us as well. So there you go. Okay, Ricky. Mike Fee in the house. What's going on, big Master Mike there? My grandmother died. Don't. I heard you say that over on O2 Jonezer. Condolences there to you. OBS says, "Hey Jonesy, I was lurking." Hey to us. No, Jonesy would have called you out. Hey OBS, good. All right, so all the cool kids are here. The rest of them may show up later, but may even have, who knows who may show up here. But let's introduce our co-host, O2 Jonezer. Kick out of that one.
Really? Really? That's what we're going to do to me here, huh?
Come on,
We're
man.
gonna
You
just
asked
start
for
right
it. You and
in
your
with the
fucking
jab.
investigation.
Man.
Rickster says me and Jones are the only cool ones.
Yeah, I'm not feeling the love, Rick. Not feeling the love. Then he says I'm cool, and then he says I'm clueless. What kind of friend is that? You know what? Screw all of you. That's what I gotta say.
All right.
One of you is guilty, you little rats. One of you did it.
Who's at the top of your list?
You still are.
Why me? What makes you?
Well, you're not helping yourself with these continued pokes, I'll tell you that. But yeah, mostly you, because you are the one savvy enough and smart. Whoever did that Larry King video has some pretty techie skills there. And
I will admit
guy
the Larry King video not only took some effort, but it took some video editing skills as well. I was impressed.
Yeah, that wasn't some Rudy Poo video editor didn't make that. Somebody with some skill.
Here we go. Rick learning from the master. That's just what a guilty person.
That's true. I did like the Pink Panther deal there. I did enjoy your little cartoon intro.
Oh, it gets
there,
better. It gets better. Just stick around. It only gets better from here on out. I've decided that since you think I'm guilty, I'm going to show you just how good I fucking am. And I'm going to lean into this through all of you guys.
That's exactly what a guilty person would
X Live X, who I think is actually Blue Sasquatch, is live. It says so up in that corner there. Live stream.
Live. We are live.
I know who is in the top 5, and it starts with an R. LOL. Mary might be on there as well, but you know, playing sympathy for us, and so I can't do that. So
she just knocked something loose there. I know another guy who's got some pretty savvy editing skills, and his name starts with an R, and he is the spawn of Mary's loins, Mr. Radical Toys, who has been very quiet in all of this, I might add, and has not popped in to any of this or
I'm
reined in.
gonna defend our friend Adam and say that Adam has nothing to do with this because Adam is
You know, that's just what he would want you to think. That's what makes him
oh
perfect.
God, here we go again. Okay, get up, man. Get up, man. This is gold. This is gold for the channel. It's the view. So you go ahead, lose your mind. I'm going to do my best to help you lose it.
You are still number one, but we're going to put Adam at number 2. Rick, you slid down to number 3. I'm sorry, buddy. You're going to have to up your skills. I don't think you're skilled enough for this.
Mike is pointing
at radical.
Jonezer is the only one that pronounces my name correctly. Pronounce it
Live X.
X Live X.
Live. X Livix.
X Livix.
X Livix. Live.
X Lax.
Live. I'm saying he's live.
X Live X.
I think the X is silent.
Live X.
It's live. Live a little bit.
I'm not as skilled at all. Never studied editing, neither did I. Live a little. Nightwing in the house. Hey, Bill and John, let's do this. Nightwing, he's been out toy shopping today. Got him some Batman figures. Rick's at 3. No, LOL. I think people in the chat think it's Rick too. I don't know.
You know what? This person will eventually reveal themselves, but in the meantime, I'm happy to ignore them.
Not ignoring them, Mr. Investigator.
I think I'm going to break brand new strategy out, Bill.
Jonezer.
A brand new strategy. See, this is what my mom told me to do when people were bullying me as a kid, was to just ignore them. And so
away. Did that work?
I'm going to just ignore this insignificant
how did that work out
person. I eventually had to whip their ass. But
okay, then. Yeah, that works out great.
Well, I can't find this person to gently put my hands around their neck and squeeze and tell them
I'm going to say you need to mark OBS off your list because her and her little Chromebook are not able to do much else except just out what are you, a chicken, Jonezer?
Chicken? I'm not a chicken. But I do have, I'm telling you, I have a new strategy here. I'm going to ignore this person like the insignificant little turd that they are and just wait for this to just go away amongst itself, which it eventually will. And then that'll be it. It'll be all over.
Now, look at this. Now, let's look at some happy news. Nightwing says that he is mailing the Adam West Batman Platinum.
That's awesome.
You, sir. That is awesome.
There we go.
I will certainly do a video and shout you out on that. Awesome. I'm pooter stupid. No, not stupid, but not understand how to use it. And Jamie and Mary think unfair to be accused. I can't even defend myself by chatting here. You people have no idea what my job is. Law. Be careful, kiddo. He seems vicious.
He does protest too much, I think.
Oh, it's Nightwing. He wants to be off the list. Oh, so OBS is saying that it's Nightwing and that he's bribing me to get off the list. I'm not the one to bribe because I'm not the one with the list.
The
inspector is the one with the list.
Here's the thing. I am not at liberty to divulge whom is or is not a suspect with the suspects. And you're all suspects.
Well, look, I don't want to get into this too deeply because we have a interview to do with Big Daddy Storm.
a much more important matter than this insignificant nobody that's doing this.
Richter says that he can't see Jamie's comments, probably blocked. Which Jamie is laughing. I don't think anybody's blocked and anybody can't see anybody. You guys are messing with each other's heads, and I know it. Oh, here we go. Jonezer, I saw that cool bullseye Batman Jonezer. Keep that stalker off, but Sid Vicious might start.
Huh?
Didn't block you. Let's ask Big Daddy Storm who he thinks it is. I don't think Big Daddy Storm gives two shits who it is, but you never know. I've never blocked you. R.I.P. All right, let's get to the Big Daddy Storm interview. This interview. Oh, check it out, Alex, Black Phoenix in the house. Hey guys, just pop in and say hi on my way to work. I'm so sad for you. Work sucks. Catch the replay.
Well, work hard, make that paper, my friend. Make that paper. Money.
Money. Hey, Alex.
Cheese.
Good to see everybody saying hello to Alex because we haven't seen him in a while. Good to see you, Alex, man.
Absolutely. Get the cheese, my friend. Get the money.
Mary poking the. There is your. Black.
Remember when they did the Black Scorpion? I think it was in WCW.
Oh, I remember that. What an awful
Sting. That would be cool if the arch villain of this was the Black Scorpion. Because I would like, okay, here's my challenge to you, you insignificant video making piece of crap. If you're going to make a trolling video, make one where the Black Scorpion taunts me. And I will actually begin to like this. I want to see Jonezer and have the little smoke and then, you're missing. This now that would be fun. You've been challenged.
All right, now I got to remember where I put it. Here it is. Get ready for an exciting interview with Big Daddy Storm. I'm going to probably cut this and release it later as a standalone for you guys. Dude, you don't know, but Jonezer can attest to this. We had over an hour and 30 minutes worth of footage that we got with this guy. The stories were long and good. I had to edit a lot of stuff out of this. One of these days, I'm going to put that up for you members to watch the whole thing because he had some captivating stories. And I just couldn't put it all in.
Very interesting fella. And I hope you guys will appreciate the time it took to record this interview, the extra time that Bill put in to edit the video with his superior computer editing skills that I had mentioned. And I hope you guys enjoy this interview as much as we had.
Rickster.
Yeah. But yeah,
the knife cuts
deep.
This is
some good
stuff. Knife cuts deep, but that's okay. You guys have awakened this time. All right, guys, here we go. Interview time. Welcome back to Weird Fantastic Toy Adventures. Today we have a very special guest joining us. He's not just a powerhouse in the ring, but he's also a talented author and a captivating podcaster. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome one half of the reigning Crossroads Tag Team Champions, the Savage Brotherhood, the one and only Big Daddy Storm.
Alongside his partner, Brody Hawk, Big Daddy Storm has taken the wrestling world by storm, dominating the tag team division with their unmatched ferocity and cunning tactics. Get ready for an electrifying interview as we dive into the mind of this wrestling legend.
Joining us today, as I promised, is Big Daddy Storm. Thank you for being here today, Big Daddy.
What's up, guys?
Hello,
Big
sir.
Daddy Storm, you've made quite a name for yourself in the wrestling world. Tell us what inspired you to get into professional wrestling and how your journey began.
Oh, look, growing up, I'm from Texas. All right, everything's bigger and badder in Texas, and that's the damn truth. And it was no different for wrestling back in the day. The Von Erichs, when I was growing up, were the thing. They were rock stars in Texas, and I love the Von Erichs. Kerry Von Erich, back here on my shelf. Yeah, you probably can't see it as well. Oh, I'm sorry, it's in my case now. But in my case is a Kerry Von Erich figure that I got. Very well done, very detailed this Christmas. And if I'd never met him, I don't know if I'd ever gotten into the business, but meeting him one day was like, that's what I want to do. And I was a skinny kid. I was 6'1" and weighed 145 pounds when I graduated high school. I am now 6'4", 292. So the influence he had on me and my life and what I wanted to do kind of changed everything for me.
Well, you had mentioned the Von Erichs, and I was a big fan of Gino Hernandez and Chris Adams.
Yeah.
Now, Chris Adams mentored, famously Stone Cold Steve Austin,
Yep.
and trained to help mold him and give him his work. So who had trained you or helped you break in?
I started my training with Big Don Bass and Jericho, Arkansas when I first started. Hotter than hell in the middle of summer. And I'm talking about a tin building. There was no air in it. And what you train on is carpet on a concrete floor. There was no wrestling ring. Half my training was done with him. Then I had to move back home because I had 2 kids. And it's like, all right, you got to take care of your family because I don't believe in running off from your responsibilities. So we had to find a trainer closer to home to finish training up. And did that for I trained for about 1.5 years before I had my first match.
Well, besides Crossroads Wrestling, have you and Brody formed any other alliances with other wrestling companies or promotions, or gone out to go for those belts as well?
Worked in 6 different companies so far in the 2 years we've been together, and we're about to go to Georgia, probably at the first of the year. We'll be in Georgia for another promotion. Canada looks like we're trying to get our passports so we can get up to Canada. Sky's the limit for us. We're going and having fun as long as we can do it.
Well, that is very awesome. I'm definitely picking up some old school Legion of Doom vibes with the scariness or domination with your guys' tag team, where it's the reluctance of other opponents willing to face you. Do you have any memorable memories or experiences from people kind of chickening out or showing their skirts when they see you guys coming?
Oh, dude, it happens all the time. And what it really happens before when they try to book them, right? Hey, look, we want y'all to come in. Oh, cool. Who are we going to work? We want you to work against Savage Brotherhood. Like, I don't know if we can work with them or not. It's that kind of thing, right? We've had more tag teams not want to come into the companies that we work for just because we're a part of it. All right? Like, we've got a reputation. We've got a reputation. We've had guys get mad at us and like, well, y'all are just too mean. I'm like, and so I'm not a good guy.
Well, what you may not know, viewers, is that Big Daddy Storm not only is a podcaster, but he's also an accomplished author. Big Daddy, how do you balance your wrestling career with these other passions? Do you find that these different aspects of your life have influence on one another?
I love entertaining and I love creating. And I've always been that way. I mean, there was a show back when I was young called F Troop. And I remember my mother had bought me a little typewriter. I used to write scripts for F Troop in my mind, right? I had so many scripts written out of my house for that stupid little show. But I've always loved being creative. And it's one of those things where wrestling allows you to be super creative. Writing allows you to be creative. Acting, when I'm doing theater, allows you to be super creative. Music, mine is always working. It's always working. As a matter of fact, my novel hopefully will be out by Christmas. And it's called Hell County, but it started because of 2 of my wrestling buddies. It all works together and all feeds together. I mean, if you're at least creative, you try to find different ways to stay creative. And it's all, to me, just one hand feeds the other.
Hey, Big Daddy Storm, what drives you to dominate the Crossroads wrestling scene?
Well, and I'll say this: it's not just Crossroads; it is everywhere we go. And what drives me is to be the best, because people say, like, there's tons of young guys who are in this business. I used to be young, and I understand it. You think that the young guys think the older guys should step aside and let them be the stars. I was taught you don't give up your spot. Somebody has to take it. Not stepping aside for anybody. So we don't back up and go backwards for anybody. It's going to be a fight. It's going to be toe to toe. And so our goal is to keep freaking fighting for as long as we can until you pull my dead ass out of that damn ring.
Well, tell us, Big Daddy Storm, how the Savage Brotherhood came to be and what makes you and the outlaw Brody Hawk such a formidable team.
Well, we started as a tag in Bluff, and I've known Brody for 25 years. And him and his former partner is one of my best friends too. And we've known each other for a long time. We've only really tagged together 2 times, maybe 3 times in all those years. I went to Bluff City because they're on CW30 in Memphis. And he asked me, said, "Hey, what do you think about his?" Because his other partner, his newer partner, had just quit on him, didn't want to do it. He said, "What do you think about being my tag partner?" I said, "Absolutely, let's go." Because me and him have kind of the same mindset. And from moment one, we knew, everybody better look out, and everybody else knew it too, because we were going to smack you in the face. We're going to tell you we're going to smack you in the face. We were telling you we're going to cheat, and we're going to cheat. Your job is to stop us from cheating. I know of no other heels that tell you, "Yeah, I'm going to cheat." Heels lie, right? It's always been like, well, heels just lie. Not us. We're going to tell you we're assholes. We're going to show you that we are and defy you to stop it. We came out there that first show, and it was very evident that we are of the same mind. Like, we don't have to talk about what we're going to do. We don't have to go in there and say, "All right, here, I'm doing this." Boom. It's just instinctive. We are tailor-made for each other. That's not to mention our manager, who's Big Lou Winston, who was part of the old Memphis Vice, was a legend in Memphis. And I love that guy. And we know when we go out there, somebody's getting their ass whooped. It's not even a question. It's just not even a question. It's just like, how bad is the ass whooping going to be? That's the only thing that's ever in doubt.
Well, Big Daddy, I'm a big fan of you and Brody Hawk, the Savage Brotherhood. You guys have a real rough and tumble, in your face style, but you also are not shy about employing some underhanded tactics, which I see that as pure genius. If you're not cheating, you're not trying.
Exactly.
But how do you respond to somebody that will criticize these methods?
Well, it depends. If you're saying, "Storm, Brody, y'all are cheaters," why, yes, we are. Thank you for looking. Thank you for paying attention. Because we tell you we're going to cheat. We don't hide that. We don't hide any of it. Your job is to stop us. Mm-hmm. It's like the referees. It's like, the referee's like, "Yeah, well, I know you're cheating, but you didn't catch me doing it." Your job is to catch me doing it. And the promoters are like, "Y'all shouldn't be cheating." I'm like, your officials are supposed to catch us. Referee's decision is final, isn't it? So maybe train your officials better. I don't know what to tell you. But I'm going to do what I'm going to do. Brody's going to do what he's going to do. I have to cheat to win. We just enjoy it. I want y'all to see something. Right back there in that cabinet is a cabinet full of hardware. Right?
Yeah.
That's what it's about for me, and keeping it. That's what it's about. So when somebody says, "Hey, Storm, why do you do what you do?" For that reason. Because I'm a champion and you're not.
Recently, you posted a video on Facebook.
Like, there's a lot of people, who absolutely hate us. Like, for shoot, they hate us, right? They don't know us. They just hate us. They hate us because of what we do. They hate us because of what we say, because of just who we are in general. Doesn't matter. Don't know us at all, but they hate us, right? Call it envy, jealousy, whatever. And they spend a lot of time thinking about us. And we spend no time thinking about them, any of them, because it doesn't matter. Rest of you guys, you kiss our ass and go straight to hell, because we're going to roll on, baby.
That was so inspirational to me.
Appreciate
You
that.
touched me at that moment. It's something I
Appreciate
needed to hear at that time. Do you have plans to continue with these inspirational promos?
Always. You can go back on my timeline and they're full of them. Because when we're talking about haters, we have a lot of haters. Most of them are the boys in the back. Jealous. Jealousy is a big thing in wrestling. People can't beat us, so they talk about us. I don't care. I don't even think about you. I mean, I think about what's right in front of me. And like I said, young, I'll kiss my ass. I don't care. What are you going to do? You're not going to come and say nothing. You're certainly not going to come do anything about it. You're just going to keep living. I'm going to keep living so rent-free in your head, I might as well own you for the rest of your life.
I love that. I might even borrow that one. That's very
Anytime,
good.
buddy. Anytime.
Well, with your guys' rough and tumble style and your unique size advantage amongst the competition and things like that, but you have had some rivalries. Have you had any opponent that could match you guys or could give it right back to you? Who has been your toughest opponent so far?
Maybe when we first got started, it was probably the Top Shotters. Probably the Top Shotters in Memphis, in Bluff at the time. Really good tag team, young guys, but they're big, well-built, athletic, and they can bring it. They can bring it pretty good. They were probably I would say they were probably our toughest guys that we've been in the ring against. Now, we got a couple of young guys, too, generally too good, that are pretty good. Yeah, they're strong, well-built guys. Like I said, they're still young in the business, but they're not bad. They are not bad at all. So, our heavyweight champion right now, Justin
Daniels.
His partner, Tommy Too Good, and him have a tag team everywhere else.
Okay.
They work. They've just created. They've been doing it for a while, but they've really stepped up, and that's the main deal for them. But they're both really good. I mean, I give everybody credit who has earned it. I'm not gonna sit here and say everybody sucks but us. If you're willing to put in the work, I'll give you credit for it. Don't mean we're not going to whoop your ass. I'm just saying that, hey, look, this team over here, watch out for them. And I think they're a team to watch out for. We beat up the team the night you were there, Dread and Solomon Hyde.
Speaking of Solomon Hyde, I've seen that you've had kind of a little bit of a rivalry with him and putting him through tables. I watched you put him through a table to win that tag team championship in the first place. And then, like you said, at that last match I went to, I saw you do it again to defend that tag team and secure it to keep it there around your waist. What is it about Hyde that makes him such a target? And can we expect some more of these fireworks between you two in the future?
Well, first of all, the answer to your last question is absolutely. Because there's a long list of receipts coming. All right? Because he broke my ribs. April was a year ago. He broke my ribs. Never been to the doctor. I just let them heal. I rehab them because I'm a personal trainer, so I understand how the body works. It's what I do. But when I broke my ribs, the next day, I wasn't going to go. And then my girlfriend's like, because they were swollen. I mean, my chest was swollen. She's like, "You've got to go." And I was like, I don't want to go, but I had to. And sure enough, they were fractured. But during the match, they were fractured. I had to keep wrestling and finish the match. I mean, I don't believe in quitting. And you're not going to keep me down. I missed one show with the broken ribs and kept wrestling because that's how I do it. Well, since that night, I told him, I'm like, "You got it coming. You've got it coming." Because it was an unnecessary injury. And when you do something like that, the paybacks are long and they're sustained. And this is a learning experience. These ass whoopings are going to continue.
Right. You'd mentioned giving receipts and things like that. I have a question. If you have any message for any team that would be stupid enough to try to challenge you guys for those tag team titles, what would you say to them?
Well, normally my response would be, don't do it. But I got to tell you, at this point, I'm bored. Come do it, please. Just step up. I'm tired of hearing the talk, really, because so many people talk. We have an open door policy in Bluff City and in Crossroads. Open door policy is if you think you're bad enough and you want to do it, come do it. Don't just sit here and talk about it behind closed doors. come do it. That's all you got to do is just come in and do it. We'll work you. We will come to your place and work you. How about that? But you know what happens? Silence. They'll chirp, but there's always silence under that.
My next question here was, I've been, getting on out there and researching the Savage Brotherhood and also the other opponents of the Savage Brotherhood or wannabe opponents, and I hear all this trash talk coming out of their damn mouth, saying that you guys are all talk, no action, blah 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 blah. What do you have to say to those people?
Doors open. Doors open. I hear you, and you're trying to make yourself relevant out here, but you ain't coming up here and saying it in my face. You certainly aren't coming to the shows and proving it. All you proving is you're a crybaby, and you go in your own little small pond, and a small fish in a small pond. We got a lot of those. Then that's what I say to them. I don't care damn about you. You ain't nobody. You don't do anything. You just talk. You just talk.
The style of wrestling you guys do, you typically get a negative reaction from the crowd. They typically boo or jeer or say things to you. And unfortunately, the way the law works, it's not legal for you to turn around and slap the taste out of the kid that paid his ticket. But I mean, I'm sure you could. But how do you typically respond to the negative crowd reaction?
By beating up their heroes even more.
I love it.
That's how I do it. I will. I'm like, oh, you didn't like that? Oh, let me show you something. I grab them and I'll do the most underhanded thing I can do right in front of them and the ref. And I will go to them on and I will talk to them about the whole time I'm doing it. The whole time I'm doing it.
So, Big Daddy Storm, how do you and Outlaw Brody Hawk prepare for your matches? You got any special routine strategies or training routines that you guys go through?
No. At this stage of the game, we're prepared every day. Now, what I do, like for me personally, I work out every day because I know I'm the powerhouse, and I know what my role is, and I know what I want my role to be. It's a knockout artist. It's going to pummel you in submission, but Brody's a brawler, and when you spent your whole life as a brawler, you don't have to do a whole lot of preparing for it. He hits the gym, but not to be a body guy, just to be more strength related and to pack more punch into his punch. So we don't really prepare. Saturday nights, we're partying. If we're not wrestling, we got a show called After Dark. We're drinking all night long and partying. We're living the dream.
You probably already answered this question here, so I might phrase it here a little bit differently because we can tell, because me and Bill both have eyes and brains, that the Savage Brotherhood is definitely different from all the other tag teams in Crossroads Wrestling. And you've made very clear your approach and whatnot, and that your preparations and what have you. So besides the unique look and the not so sophisticated but very effective style, is there any other kind of preparations you guys might do as far as like you mentioned the after party and things like that? You guys schedule relaxation time or anything like that? Or
well, we're going to Florida this week. We're going to Florida on vacation. Both of us are together. We're going out there. Just chill out this weekend, just to recoup. I mean, it's good to have a weekend here or a week off to yourself just to recharge everything and let's go. This is our little break time. But most of the time, I mean, we really don't. I mean, because when you're relaxed with who you are, when you're confident in who you are, you don't have to do a lot of that. And I spend my days working out, writing, editing, doing shows like this, having fun, enjoying life. And if you're able to enjoy your life and have a good time, there ain't a whole lot of things different you can do. I box on the side a little bit, because I love the challenge that I get from boxing. It's fun to me. I love doing a little martial arts here and there. I did Wing Chun Gung Fu when I was younger in Texas, from Dan and the Santos people Dan and Santos was taught by Bruce Lee. He was a Bruce Lee student. And so I love doing different things, finding different things that challenge me. And that's just how I operate. Brody, he'll be out drinking beer, probably going to a Waffle House some damn where. That's how he prepares. We're different when it comes to our preparation. But one thing we will do, and I will say this, he and I both love to study old school wrestling. So it's not unusual to find us on YouTube sometimes going on there and going, let's go back to the 80s. What did 81 have to offer? What gems can we find in there that I don't see anybody else doing? And we will do that.
What other championships or other promotions are you planning on going to besides Crossroads? Can you tell us some of the other organizations that you are now part of, and maybe some championships that you may be looking forward to adding to your collection, baby?
Yeah, like we're the AWA Tag Team Champions, have been for 8 months now, and we continually go there. American Hostile, we just started going to Missouri about 2 months ago. Their championships are on our radar. We've already beat up their main tag team champions. Set one of them on fire. So get ready. American Hostile, those championships are coming. We got screwed out of our Bluff City championships. We're about to be the 3-time Bluff City Tag Team Champions. So you are going to Georgia. I'm excited about that. We're trying to head to South Mississippi maybe. They got some great teams down there that I would love to lock up with again. So there's some stuff on the horizon out there. We're trying to expand it and go wherever we can.
Well, you'd definitely dominating in the tag team division, and I can see that tag team wrestling is kind of your focus at the moment. But maybe in the future, are we going to see some singles competition, maybe a heavyweight title run?
If something happens to Brody, knock on wood, that would be the only way. I spent my whole career mainly doing singles. I've won a singles championship in every company I've ever worked for, and not many guys can say that. And I'm proud of those. I enjoy those, and I enjoy being the guy, right? But I'm having so much fun with my brother right now doing what we're doing that it's like I cannot see being a singles wrestler unless I'm absolutely forced into it. And the only way that happens is if he's no longer wrestling.
I haven't yet watched this, Big Daddy, and it may be something that Jonezer and I are going to have to show here and commentate on. But if I'm not mistaken, have you and Justin Daniels too legit? Have y'all clashed? Got in the ring together?
Oh yeah. It was him and his partner that beat us for the Bluff City Tag Team titles a couple months ago. So to answer your question, yes, me and Justin are well acquainted. And you go back even further in Bluff City, you see how many times I whooped his ass and threw him around. I like the beard chunk, like looks like he's like a gnome, right? Like a little yard gnome. Mm-hmm. I will grab him by his damn beard and I will chunk his ass all the way across that ring. You go back in Bluff City, it's happened a few times to him.
Daddy, it's been an absolute pleasure to have you here today on Weird Fantastic Toy Adventures. And your insights into wrestling and Savage Brotherhood have been just incredible.
Well, thank you, guys.
Absolutely, and we can't wait to see what you and Outlaw Brody Hawk have in store for us next. Your journey, your dedication to the sport, the old school factor. I'm truly inspired. You've got me as a fan for life.
I appreciate it, guys. I do appreciate it. Glad y'all are actually on the right side of things too, by the way.
Is there anything that you would like to say to the fans, your fans, and also our viewers here on our channel, our fans?
Yeah, you want to see greatness, you follow Big Daddy Storm, you follow Outlaw Brody Hawk. You go to Big Daddy Storm fan page, check us out there, follow Crossroads Wrestling, Unified Wrestling Alliance. But you pay attention to the Savage Brotherhood is what you do. You want to see old school wrestling that you fell in love with or that you want to watch that's actual real wrestling, this is who you watch. Everybody else is just trash, and that's what you need to understand.
I enjoyed having you here today, Big Daddy Storm, and to you guys watching, if you like the content that you see here, you can click on one side of the screen and you can get something very similar to this. If you want to see what the channel is all about, you can click on the other side of the channel and subscribe. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, Weird Fantastic Toy Adventures for more exciting interviews and toy adventures. Next time, keep on collecting and stay fantastic. How about that?
That was as much fun watching it back as it was doing it in the first place. In fact, even better because your magical touches.
Let me get that fixed. What he said. I got the burn. And thank you, Jamie, for that wonderful donation.
Always, that was awesome. Appreciate you.
What Mike said that was brand there was that a great interview. I was sucked into it, really liked it. Bill and Jonezer did a great. I praised.
Well, and I'm gonna have to give Bill a little more credit than I deserve. I was just there. Bill did the scouting, the digging in, the most of the questions were from Bill's mind, except for the couple that I ad libbed in there. Um, so I'm gonna have, and Bill spent all the time editing the video. I feel like the hang around sometimes. I just pop in and for the good part, and then I leave when there's work to be done.
Cut yourself short there, Joneser. Believe you me, you made all the difference in that interview. You guys may not know this. Some who I had to tempt out Jones because he able to make initial. I performed the interview alone. The horrible. My sound was great, but for some reason OBS screwed his sound up so damn bad when I. Yeah, we had to do a re-record session. Was able to come back for the session, and boy, did you make all the difference in the world. Having two guys questioning back and forth really made for good. And OBS says, yeah, I haven't watched WWE and I have no idea what. She also said that that was a great interview. I was sucked into, liked it. Good, thank you. And Richard says, you guys didn't cut in. That's what interviewing should be, unlike Larry King. Well, I'm gonna tell you what, folks. There was over an hour and 30 minutes worth of interview, and I've got another interview that I cut out of this as well, and it's all about Crossroads. Out on a future episode. Look forward to seeing this released on video. As you saw, the ending of it was set up so that it could be done that way, and I'm going to do that. Yes. Hello, Bill and John. Good interview. This part of it, unfortunately. Don't worry. It'll be a standalone soon enough, and you can always watch. Sorry.
Well, I do think that sometimes things happen for a reason. And as you'd mentioned earlier, I couldn't make the original interview. I was having some health issues, and I think I had to go to the doctor again and get meds figured out. And we're through all that, and everything's fine. And unfortunately, you tried to swing it without me. You had the audio problems, and then you had to scrap it, and then we had to reschedule it, and then it all worked out. So yeah, sometimes things happen for a reason, and I was glad we were able to get it on the second swing.
Absolutely. Like I said, there's an even a third interview out of this, and I'm going to put it together and release it for members only. I think at least for even society has anxiety. Well, you got some anxiety, bro. Looking for trolls.
Yeah, you guys watch out. I'm on meds.
I think the
They
meds
make
are
me unpredictable.
of which I've got a brand new video for you guys, and the guys let me ready for it if you want bullshit. Feel you're losing blood pressure, Mike. It may be my OBS doing. I all on my end. My poor old computer that's uh probably overheat.
Well, Bill, we were having a pretty fantastic discussion earlier about some comic book stuff that maybe we can play around with for the next couple minutes and meet this in the middle. What I would suggest is if anybody's got any requests or bribed requests to hit the chat here. I definitely think being that Jamie had donated, I think she gets a free request there. And just get us some ideas that you'd maybe like to see in our music and fun. Bill and I will BS for a little bit, and then we'll get into that. How's that sound, Bill?
Good to me. Apparently I'm the one breaking up, the one that's loud and clear. Neil. Yeah, my CPU overloaded at the moment. Probably what's causing some of my audio and sync. On the other hand, are coming loud and clear.
Well, and see, you're coming in clear to me, but I can't hear the stream feed.
Yeah, I've got that turned down, but I will turn it up. Tell you what, if my video or problem can do the
Works for me.
matter of fact, what I'm going to do now, before we get into the music one, is I'm going to do this and do music. I think you'll enjoy this, John.
Okay.
Check it out.
Inspector Jonezer's on the case, he's got a magnifying glass. Lost his hand to trolls online, now he's got a sassy sass. Blaming everyone he sees, from the mailman to the cat. Even God's on his suspect list, can you imagine that? Inspector Jonezer, clueless as can be. Blaming everyone in sight, oh what a sight to see. His investigations, while no one can escape. Until the culprit's caught, we're all in a funny scrape. He's got a trench coat and a hat, thinks he's Sherlock Holmes. But his methods are so wacky, he's searching garden gnomes. Interrogates the neighbors and the postman too. No one's safe from Jonezer, not even you. Inspector Jonezer, clueless as can be. Blaming everyone in sight, oh what a sight to see. His investigations, while no one can escape. Until the culprit's caught, we're all in a funny scrape. He's got a trench coat and a hat, thinks he's Sherlock Holmes, but his methods are so wacky. He's searching garden gnomes, interrogates the neighbors and the postman too. No one's safe from Jonezer, not even you. He's got a list a mile long of suspects near and far. From the guy who mows the lawn to the lady at the bar. His theories are outrageous, his logic's out the door. But we can't help but laugh and cheer for more. He's questioning the goldfish and the birds up in the trees. Even asked the pizza guy, did you do it pretty please? Inspector Jonezer's on a roll, his antics never end. But we all know deep down, he's just trying to defend. Inspector Jonezer, clueless as can be. Blaming everyone in sight, oh what a sight to see. His investigations, while no one can escape. Until the culprit's caught, we're all in a funny scrape. Jonezer, clueless as can be. Blaming everyone in sight, oh what a sight to see. His investigations while no one can escape. Until the culprit's caught, we're all in a funny scrape.
In the misty moors of Voldara, where legends whispered larks, rode a cosmic enforcer with a heart that left its mark. Boba Hicks, they called him, a guardian from the stars, collecting tales in plastic from universes far. A He-Man sword glinting in the moon so bright, evil Skeletors rattle in the depths of night. Movie aliens lurking with shadows that could dance, a cosmic enforcer's bounty in its home's mighty expanse. Boba Hicks, the tale begins, where stars align with toy, guarding worlds within his grasp, but guardians, pride and joy. With masters of the universe and monsters big and bold, he keeps the myths alive in every toy he holds. In a tattered jacket worn, and boots that knew the earth, he combed through lands both near and far in search of priceless worth. A Frankenstein in silver screen and Dracula's icy stare. Boba Hicks, the stone collector, ever tread with care. Through galaxies spanned in plastic under emerald skies, he found his peace in relics and every child's cries. From Dublin to the stars, uncharted tales he weave and winged. In Boba Hicks' timeless journey, the cosmos intertwined. Boba Hicks, the tale begins, where stars align with toy, guarding worlds within his grasp, but guardians, pride and joy. With masters of the universe and monsters big and bold, he keeps the myths alive in every toy he holds. In the misty moors of Voldara, where legends whispered larks, rode a cosmic enforcer with a heart that left its mark. Boba Hicks, they called him, a guardian from the stars, collecting tales in plastic from universes far. A He-Man sword glinting in the moon so bright, evil Skeletors rattle in the depths of night. Movie aliens lurking with shadows that could dance, a cosmic enforcer's bounty in its home's mighty expanse. Boba Hicks, the tale begins, where stars align with toy, guarding worlds within his grasp, but guardians, pride and joy. With masters of the universe and monsters big and bold, he keeps the myths alive in every toy he holds. In a tattered jacket worn, and boots that knew the earth, he combed through lands both near and far in search of priceless worth. A Frankenstein in silver screen and Dracula's icy stare. Boba Hicks, the stone collector, ever tread with care. Through galaxies spanned in plastic under emerald skies, he found his peace in relics and every child's cries. From Dublin to the stars, uncharted tales he weave and winged. In Boba Hicks' timeless journey, the cosmos intertwined.
Evil can't resist, launching in the night. talking loud, faces full of hate, steps that shake the ground, heading to their fate. Darkness taking hold, courage starts to fade, but the legend fight, evil's grim parade. Rise, 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 evil horde tonight. Fight, 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 under blood-red skies. Darkness falling all around, whispers heard in every town, creeping from the shadows and rise now, Snakeman, once again. Skies glow dark with every breath, Eternia faced with its death. Warriors brave stand tall and mean, against the serpents, the unseen. Rise of the Snake Man, Eternia send, fighting the shadows will we defend. Rise of the Snake Man, Eternia send, fighting the shadows will we defend. Legends told of ancient might, heroes ready for the fight. Serpent eyes that glow at night, hold your ground, don't lose your sight. Steel and magic clash in there, hope is fading, feel the stare. From the depths they do arise, face the dark, don't close your eyes. Eternia cries out loud, shadows grow with every cloud. Will the heroes make a stand, save the last of their homeland? Rise of the Snake Man, Eternia send, fighting the shadows will we defend. Rise of the Snake Man, Eternia send, fighting the shadows will we defend. Rise of the Snake Man, Eternia send, fighting the shadows will we defend. Rise of the Snake Man, Eternia send, fighting the shadows will we defend. Legends told of ancient might, heroes ready for the fight. Serpent eyes that glow at night, hold your ground, don't lose your sight. Steel and magic clash in air, hope is fading, feel the stare. From the depths they do arise, face the dark, don't close your eyes. Eternia cries out loud, shadows grow with every cloud. Will the heroes make a stand, save the last of their homeland? Eternia cries out loud, shadows grow with every cloud. Will the heroes make a stand, save the last of their homeland?
Awesome music there. And there he is. Welcome back there, Jones.
He is displaying my inner feelings for your latest abomination there.
Oh,
Boo.
Oh,
Boo
you
on
like
you, sir.
that? You like that? I
Yeah.
decided to show you what real editing skills are compared to the wannabe that's trolling you. I just want what real editing do.
Now that's some self-deprecating stuff there. You talking about yourself that way. You know,
Ain't
that's
me.
terrible.
Ain't me. I'm inclined to think that it's one we don't know.
You know, I think it's Adam.
oh,
I think it's Adam. I
that's
think
the
he's
meds
messing
talking.
with
People don't pay any.
you know what? Actually, I'm going back to my original strategy. I'm ignoring this crap.
All right,
Now, watch.
funny, been funny forever. So worry about it, baby. Did a very generous last week, and you gave a membership to yes. Notice OBS, you have a icon over there beside your name telling everyone where a member goes. Watch all those.
Look,
Jonezer,
I was trying to
Adam.
see, even his own mother thinks it's him.
Oh,
What better proof is there
she's
than
saying that
that?
you're unhinged and it can't be him. That's the same thing. Last week or yesterday on your live stream, I said I would be more than happy to admit my, and you said you misread the whole thing, and I had to say you were an asshole at the end. Missed all of that because you clicked out because you're so unhinged. You can't ignore it. It's
Mike
haunting you.
Fee's, that was Mike Fee's favorite part of the live was you calling me an asshole.
I think what's happening is that my mic's clear. I'm gonna move my mic volume down if that helps. Tell me, Sue.
Yeah,
Wait until the next
it's Adam.
video. Jonezer will have a complete meltdown, like he's not right now.
I'm ignoring it.
Nightwing loved your show yesterday.
Thank you, Nightwing. I appreciate that. Just for that, I'm taking Nightwing off the list.
How about now? Can you hear me?
Studio says she cannot hear you.
That's why I asked. I moved the slider a little.
How about now?
Yeah. How about now?
How about now? How you like me now? How you like me now?
Oh, maybe you were right. I think it is Rickster.
You know, see what's happening now is what we're doing now. Well, what happened to then? Well, we missed then. Well, when did we miss then? Just now. Well, when will now be later? Soon. Jonezer is Robo. Well, we are having some connectivity.
Fucking over. I'm so overloaded. It's I thought that by running this that it would stop that shit. Apparently,
Let me ask the chat this. Was the music and fun doing that? Or is it just when our dumbasses are up here? Well, I have found the solution. More music and fun.
I just turned my speaker sliders up a little bit. I know that when I go into the red zone, upset. I said that.
Yeah, the music was clear. So that's what we must do here.
Just when I'm talking.
What?
Well, I didn't put it on Meshcast. Maybe I need to start using Meshcast. Meshcast keeps me from works causes a lot of latency. Tried to stop. Great. I got my
think we
speaker
moved
up as
forward.
loud as it goes. Well, I
It's
can always
karma
change
for
mics.
calling Jonezer an asshole. I agree with Mike there. Thank you, Mike, for standing up for me. You're a true friend.
I'll change.
Yeah. But don't change that mic, because that mic's the real one. Even though I called him a midget yesterday, he's still my friend. Forgiving me for that.
Change mics and better. I'm gonna stop using badass mic. That someone told me was. All right. How's that sound, folks? Does that sound any better? You know, it's karma for calling Jonezer an asshole. Bill and Jonezer, no cigar, plenty of wine. Bill, Skeletor in the bathtub. All right, we got our first request, and it's a $2 super chat
And
for
you
that.
sound better now, sir.
Huh?
Sounding better, Mary says.
Okay, well, thank you. I got a $2 super chat from the Nightwing there. Thank you, sir. Sounds like bad writing to me, says the Rickster. All right, Rickster. I can get the live chat started back up again on my end so I can actually put that $2 super chat up on the screen. I don't know what Jonezer is holding up, but I can't read it. It's his suspect list. It's Adam, Bill, Rickster, and who's that at the bottom? Johnny. All right. Very well. Let me get into studio mode and go down here. And yep, that's better, says OBS. I may have to quit using the badass mic then. I agree with you, Mike. Motu is an asshole. Ah, he go right up above my head here, super chat.
Yeah, fuck you.
Bill, you sound better. Well, maybe I need to just use my old mic then. Time is now. Got another request here, so I need to start filling up the request list. Whining isn't becoming.
In case anyone is interested, I'm going to give out my personal phone number here over the chat. So there you go.
Why would you do such a thing here on the YouTubies? You're asking for it.
Well, just in case anybody wants to call me, they can call me and reach me at this number.
No, Mary, you're not on the list. Susudio wants some Cinco. Go down here where the music and fun is so I can set us up a request list.
Don't make you repeat. Let me ask you this there. What are you going to do about it? Cupcake? Huh?
It was the wrong number, Jonezer. Jenny, who can I turn to?
I was wondering if
what
anyone
you
would
did there.
do
I
that.
see what you did there. All right. So let me start filling out this list here of stuff that folks want.
You got that wrong. If you want manly love, you got to be at the restroom stall at 3:15 a.m.
Ooh, you don't want to do that. No.
I like Sally Brown. I second that one. Hey, we roll and go.
All right, so we got Wellerman and Sally Brown on the list as well. We're going to have a long list of music and fun here coming up, folks. Might have to split it up into two.
2-2.
Yeah, right here. Wellerman. Move that up. Sally Brown. Sally Brown. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, five's the limit, folks. We'll get some more stuff later if you guys want it. But I've got us another set of music and fun set up here for us whenever we get ready to go to it. And I saw Cool to Know showed up tonight. Cool to Know, you missed a great interview with Big Daddy Storm. Go back and watch the replay. Do we ask for Jenny? Jenny, who can I turn to? Yeah, Nightwing, I got your bathtub in there,
my
buddy.
wife, man.
I tried it. It's a pizza place, says Mary. You're out of control, buddy. Jonezer, you need some serious help. Wimp Busters, we'll have to put that on the next one. Help me out, Jonezer. You've got a pen and paper handy. Write Wimp Busters on there so you can help me remember everything that these guys are asking for as we go into this next.
Sure.
All right, so Wimp
I
Busters.
will write down Wimp Busters.
All right, let me go back up the list. I think I got everything that everybody had asked for. Yeah, Sally Brown's on this list, so we got that. All right. Let's see. 5150 is the code for what's wrong with Jonezer.
Someone picked up on my OU812.
I lead a life of crime. Lance Russell's nose. Yeah, I guess that goes along with Jimmy Hart's song.
Rickster does know my wife's name.
Yeah. Oh, to Jonezer without saying your wife's name, but she has the same name as a famous talk show. Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman, add Wonder Woman to the list.
Will do.
All right. And keep.
Okay, I got it. There it is.
Gotcha. Okay. That time is now. Ooh, I forgot to put that on the list that we're playing now. We'll put that on the next list, guys. Guarantee you. All right. I like song. Release Jonezer from the echo chamber. Is Jonezer echoing? Talk, Jonezer.
Maybe. Maybe.
He is echoing. Yeah, okay. So the mic that makes me sound good has got him picked up. Crap. Now, in order to fix that, I've got to reduce your sound even more on my end. Hold on. Talk, Jonezer.
Hello. How are you? Do I echo? Schmecko flecko? Or am I a robot?
The studio says you're a robot. Maybe check your internet connection. Blah, blah,
now
blah. I'm going to go to the music and fun, and you write down anything that they say. Yeah, we got Lance Russell's nose on them.
I got it.
All right, so here we go. Next set, music and fun, coming right up down there where it's at. Here you go, folks. Enjoy.
There once was a ship that put to sea, and the name of the ship was the Billy O.T. The winds blew up her bow, up down, or below my bully boys blow. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. She'd not been 2 weeks from shore when down on her a right whale bore. The captain called all hands and swore he'd take that whale in tow. Soon may the wellerman come us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Before the boat had hit the water, the whale's tail came up and caught her. All hands to the side, harpooned and fought her when she dived down low. Soon may the weatherman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. No line was cut, no whale was freed. The captain's mind was not of greed, and he belonged to the whaleman's creed. She took that ship in tow. Soon may the weatherman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. For 40 days or even more, the line went slack, then tight once more. All boats were lost, there were only 4, but still that whale did go. Soon may the weatherman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. As far as I've heard, the fight's still on, the line's not cut and the whale's not gone. The wellerman makes his regular call to encourage the captain, crew, and all. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. E-Man getting ready to the blue. Skeletor with plans for something new. Gotta wash away the dirt from the day. Evil in until I got something to say. Grab that soap, start the ladder up now. Nobody's gonna go down on you. Water splashing as we sing this song. Staying fresh is where you belong. We won't go down unless you're clean. Shiny bright like a hero's dream. Gotta scrub to earn that glow. He-Man and Skeletor, let's go. Evelyn has got demands. Teal's watching, watch that cock. No more grime and no more dirt. Clean you up, you big pervert. Rub a dub, make the helmet gleam. If you want fun, you need to scheme. Shower time, it won't last long. Join the queen and sing along. We won't go down unless you're clean. Shiny bright like a hero's dream. Gotta scrub to earn that glow. He-Man and Skeletor, let's go. You're clean, shiny bright like a hero's dream. Gotta scrub to earn that blow. He-Man and Skeletor, let's go. Won't go down unless you're clean, shiny bright like a hero's dream. Gotta scrub to earn that blow. He-Man and Skeletor, let's go. He-Man getting ready to feel the blue. Skeletor with plans for something new. Skills watching, watch that cop. No more grime and no more dirt. Clean you up, you big pervert. He-Man, Skeletor, let's go. He-Man, Skeletor, let's go. Evelyn has got demands. Teal's watching, watch that cock. No more grime and no more dirt. Clean you up, you big pervert. Rub a dub, make the helmet gleam. If you want fun, you need to scheme. Shower time, it won't last long. Join the queen and sing along. And sing along. Gotta scrub to earn that blow. He-Man and Skeletor, let's go.
Jonezer lost it on the floor. Action figures hand no more. Crawling low, he has to find. Bumping all with his behind. On his knees, he starts to roam. Hairy ass in every home. Looking round and spinning there. Blonde-like figure in the air. Jones has lost the plastic hand, wallowing on the ground. Jones's ass like superhero, gravity unbound. Living room, a battlefield, all the toys that he concealed. Hunting down the piece of plastic, it's a fight so fantastic. Cracks and under chairs, Jonezer dies without a care. This is now his only mission. Find the hand with no omission. Jones has lost the plastic hand, wallowing on the ground. Jones's ass like superhero, gravity unbound. Only mission, find the hand with no omission. Gravity unbound. Oh, Living room, a battlefield, all the toys that he concealed. Hunting down the piece of plastic, it's a fight so fantastic. In the cracks and under chairs, Jonezer dies without a care. This is now his only mission. Find the hand with no omission. Gravity unbound.
Not Bill. So, y'all hear me? I changed back to the old mic. Lowell says, it's Adam, says O2 Jonezer, showing Spider-Man. Plungers, I like so. OBS is laughing. Sanders is Jonezer angry.
I'm not laughing. That's for dang sure.
I'm better. No, it is R. Adam did it.
He's been awful quiet lately.
Those Jonezer videos were funny at first. Now it's called stalking. I'm with you. Everyone here to talk to personally.
I'm waggling the Jonezer finger of disapproval at whoever is responsible for this thing that I'm no longer paying any attention to.
Yeah, look at that pouty face.
Watch this.
Glad just got mad, bro.
Oh, I am the master of my own destiny. I can control my feelings and emotions like a ninja.
What this means?
You're out of coffee.
I did set up another set of music one with all those requests on.
You know my favorite part of this next list, Bill?
What's that?
is that you already played all the crap that you have, so it can only be good from here.
Oh, really? Oh, really? Don't throw the gauntlet. Don't.
Nothing else you got that I don't like.
Oh, really? What if I play something I've already played?
Well, that's cheating. Don't do that. We are a no repeat radio station here. All the best hits without repeating any of the songs.
But what if I want to repeat a song?
I do need to go get a cup of coffee. It wouldn't be one I'd mind missing.
Well, I'll add that to the list. Boxster. And I'll put it at the top so everyone can enjoy that one more time, because that's probably one of my greatest videos ever. Certainly beats the troll video, in my opinion.
I don't know which one you're talking about. I know which video is the best video you ever made.
Video is that.
Telling you.
That time.
That's the greatest creation.
That's what he says. That time is now is the best of them all. But there's a lot of people who probably would agree. Oh, let's catch up the chat before we go back into that. Jamie's laughing at your pouty face. Oh no, he's shaking his finger. We're all in trouble now. And Joe says that you're sour puss. Ain't the master at finding the hands. I like that one. You got to get that golden web snowflake money. Toys turn us into little boys and girls.
Oh, it's me.
How old we are. And I like Salt is here with us, sir. Thank you for being here. I hope your troubles are over. Bill says, accept the challenge. Bill will be put on a 2-hour missing hands. I thought about putting on a 2-hour stream and would make 2 hours worth of. Can't lose all the while. Got to gain I need to gain subscribers. I'm very close. So close.
Lucky number 13.
Might even fun if we can get the 1,000 subscribers.
It's the saying that you break it up again.
Look, just saying hi before I crash. I got to go in, heading to bed. All right, brother. Well, I'm glad you stopped in. Make sure you hit the like button, and always a replay, because you missed a damn good.
Yeah, and a couple of abysmal videos. You didn't miss anything there.
Oh, man. Stick around, Jeff. We got one more video to play, brother, and I'm going to play it right now just, man, because you're... Here we go.
Inspector Jones is on the case. He's got a magnifying glass. Lost his hand controls online. Now he's got a sassy sass, blaming everyone he sees, from the mailman to the cat. Even God's on his suspect list. Can you imagine that? Inspector Jonezer, clueless as can be, blaming everyone in sight. Oh, what a sight to see. His investigations, while no one can escape, until the culprit's caught, we're all in a funny scrape. He's got a trench coat and a hat, thinks he's Sherlock Holmes, but his methods are so wacky. He's searching garden gnomes, interrogates the neighbors and the postman too. No one's safe from Jonezer, not even you. Inspector Jonezer, clueless as can be, blaming everyone in sight. Oh, what a sight to see. His investigations, while no one can escape, until the culprit's caught, we're all in a funny scrape. He's got a trench coat and a hat, thinks he's Sherlock Holmes, but his methods are so wacky. He's searching garden gnomes, interrogates the neighbors and the postman too. No one's safe from Jonezer, not even you. He's got a list a mile long of suspects near and far, from the guy who mows the lawn to the lady at the bar. His theories are outrageous, his logic's out the door, but we can't help but laugh and cheer for more. He's questioning the goldfish and the birds up in the trees, even asked the pizza guy, did you do it pretty please? Inspector Jonezer's on a roll, his antics never end, but we all know deep down he's just trying to defend. Inspector Jonezer, clueless as can be, blaming everyone in sight. Oh, what a sight to see. His investigations, while no one can escape, until the culprit's caught, we're all in a funny scrape. Jonezer, clueless as can be, blaming everyone in sight. Oh, what a sight to see. His investigations, while no one can escape, until the culprit's caught, we're all in a funny scrape.
Put out a new artist. A lot of people calling. The phones are lighting up this morning for the new record from Jimmy Hart. It's called Lance Russell's Nose.
I was listening to my radio late last night when I heard a knock on my door. I went to the window and I peeked outside. It was a girl about 5'4". She said she saw my name on a bathroom wall, so she thought she'd give me a try. So I locked the door and I invited her in, but when I turned on the light, she had Lance Russell's nose.
Jerry's got out a brand new record. We think you'll get a kick out of it. Listen to The King and Wimp Busters.
I'm not sure if it's safe to report from my vantage point. I really need to leave. So the fences inform me that the surrounding areas are in ruin. I see some people running now. In the opinion of this reporter, if this nation, or in fact the world, ever needed heroes, that time is now. That time is now.
All right, guys. We had a great night. We had interview with Big Daddy Storm that was awesome. Jonezer's investigation continued to become more and more unhinged. And as you can see, he barrel laughs right now. Toys of a Time Gone By has come in to join us here at the very end of the show. You need to watch that replay and see that interview with Daddy Storm. Awfully quiet.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I am busy ignoring the bullcrap.
What bullcrap?
The bullcrap that I can't speak of because I'm above it and I'm ignoring it. The new strategy. It's going to work. See, I just pretend like it's not happening. And it's kind of like I do with all the stuff I don't like new Star Wars. I just pretend like it doesn't exist and then it doesn't bother me.
Picture says that you are clue. Toys of a Time Gone By says he definitely watched. Thank you, sir. I appreciate all the rewatches I can get off of this. I do want to shout out real quick the super chatters tonight. We had Jamie Sanders, and also had Mary Atwell, $5 Canadian super chat. We also had Nightwing coming in, the $2 super chat. So thank you everyone who has contributed to the show in one way or another, whether it's by super chat or by membership or just by subscribing. Check your as an unsubscribe you, and boy howdy, we've had a good one there. Got anything? Did an impromptu live stream.
Yeah, like I said last night, I'm not exactly what you call a planner. I just kind of do things. I am going to try to get a little more active. I've been I've got a lot of stuff in the works. I got to finish something and post something and be done with it.
Without spilling the beans too much, I think elaborate.
Yeah, we had a pretty good discussion about a possible a work together on one.
Good night to you, OBS. Good night, Rickster. And
oh, okay. Here's a handshake to you too, there, buddy.
Jonezer's number one. You're number one, Jonezer. All right.
Handshake too, didn't it?
Back and hey, Gilster 37. He's been lurking this night all. But look, everyone have a good journey. Meantime, on collecting. Stay fantastic. See y'all next time on Fantastic Toy Adventure. Special thanks to the channel supporters. Without your